Hello Mechwarriors, how is it going and welcome to another episode of Mechwarrior 5 Mercenaries Legend of the Kestrel Lancers. Guys, it is time that we're gonna continue our storyline here because the plot thickens and I wanna get on the battlefield and see how this whole thing unfolds. I have already repaired some issues on my mech, issued some repairs on my mech, and I would say we're gonna take a look at this here. We have Sarna, Part 6. Colonel Richard Westrick says, Commander, Captain Damu, we are about to engage in the fight of our lives. The Capellans must know that if they can't wipe us out before the heavy guards touch down on Sarna, it is over for them. Their only hope at maintaining control of the planet will be to utterly destroy our forces, so that when Colonel Sortek touches down, they'll have the numbers to fight him back. We've all gone through too much to just lose everything at the end. We need to muster whatever strength we have left and then hold the line until Colonel Sortek relieves us. Gather your best mechs, equipment and Mechwarriors and meet my Crater Cobras at the following coordinates. Prepare to give the Big Mech everything you've got. We did not go through 6 months of hell just to die the day that reinforcements arrive. The only thing left is to do is hold the line. We do that and we'll live to see tomorrow. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and do that. We got 350 tons at our disposal and I'm gonna use all of it. We're gonna take all the salvage shares that we can get. Are we gonna start right away with the stuff that we have? That's not what I was looking forward to. Oh my god, we cannot use our Black Knight. Now, what does that mean? That means we cannot use our Black Knight. I might want to use the Stalker instead and just cancel. I mean, we have to cancel all the repairs here. Oh, that's interesting. Let me go ahead to Battlemechs. Stop all of this. Actually, stop the Stalker. Stop the Marauder. Stop the Orion. I want to keep the builds of the other guys anyway. So, sure. I'm gonna take a look at the mech market because we might need to pick up something like an awesome just to be battle ready, have a lot of firepower on the board. There's another Black Knight in fresh combat state, but the build is questionable. It's not optimal. It is definitely not optimal. We can buy Cyclops, we can buy a bunch of Marauders, Quick Draw, Raven, Urban. Ooh! That's the thing. No, wait, I sold that thing. Never mind. That's the thing that I got rid of. Yeah, I guess we have no real time to do anything. So do I run with my own mechs or do I buy an awesome here? Because the triple PPC loadout might actually help us a lot. It has decent armor. It's not really fast, but we don't need fast, right? So we're gonna take it slow. Me on the Stalker with lots of LRMs anyway. God, this is difficult. I guess I buy the awesome. What's that, 10 million C-builds? Sure. Let's go back to Battlemech, see if there's anything in cold storage. There's a K2. I want to keep the 2N, the Griffon. We'll sell the K2, that's the thing. We're gonna sell the Spider. We are at 10 million C-builds. Do I keep the Griffin 2N? It's an okay mech. I mean, it's okay. It's alright. It's a medium mech. I know it's a royal mech, but who cares? I don't. So let's go ahead and buy the awesome, and I think we're gonna bring that awesome to the battlefield. Or is the Battlemaster better here? I honestly don't think so. It has a bit more sustain, but the raw firepower of a triple PPC is just amazing. Alright, awesome. Gonna get you in here. Alright, before we go for anything here, the most important thing is we're gonna apply our paint job to our freshly bought mech. Ta-da! And I guess it's gonna be Stalker, Marauder, Orion. God, that Orion is so damaged already. Ooh, which still has a lot of weapons, a lot of firepower. Yo, this is a very slow approach to killing things. Am I running the awesome? Am I running the Stalker? I think I'm running the Stalker, right? Let me quickly check the build of this. Lots of single heat sinks. It might be enough, it might not be enough. We'll see. Alright, guys, I'm ready. We're gonna go for it. The Black Knight is gonna be replaced with... Where's my friend? The awesome Marauder, Orion. And then, of course, the Stalker. Alrighty, guys. Let's go for it. I'm ready. This is not good. Man, this last fight... Coming in with only scratched mechs and a fresh awesome that is stock build.
This is it, everyone.
We'll see.
Colonel Sortek is on the verge of making planetfall and is en route to our position. McCarran knows that if we successfully relink with the Davian heavy guards, they're done for. So they're gonna throw everything they have at us, trying to put us in the ground before Colonel Sortek's reinforcements arrive. We've spent the past 6 months in hell, cowering and sulking in the shadow of those bastards, trying to survive against unprecedented circumstances. No dropship support, no air support, no way of communicating with the jump point. Hell, we even made it by with no HPG, completely blind to the rest of the inner sphere.
Yeah.
We made it through all of that. But today, finally, we can stand tall against these compelling bastards.
Let's go.
Today is a day of retribution. Today we are finally taking the fight to them.
Fusiliers, I'm not one for speeches as eloquent as our mercenary friends. We have been struggling to survive since the Grey River ran red with the blood of our fallen brothers and sisters. Just remember, they're still here. They're watching over us, and today, God willing, we will avenge their deaths. For New Certus, for House Hasek.
So cool.
Dead ahead. All forces fire at will. Stay in cover and support one another.
All right.
Let them spill 1 more ounce of Cobra's blood today.
They're hyping it up.
Commander,
It's so cool.
Colonel Westrick is
Let's
right
go.
about one thing. The Macaron's forces will be relentless. There's no telling when the Davion heavy guards will make it to the field. So we need to support one another if we're going to make it out of this alive.
Sure.
Tread carefully, Commander.
So what are we supposed to do? We have met up with the guys that are our friends. Man, we have that mega city here around us. I don't like having missiles on this mech. Long-range missiles, that is. So, do we push further into the city? I guess that's what we do. Alright. I've tried to stay a little bit in the outskirts here. So, oh, there was a PPC being fired. Hello? I have nothing on the sensors though. Who shot the peep? Was it our awesome? Getting that pot shot out there? We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. The enemies seem to be here. There we go. Get him! Come on. Yeah, minimum range now. That's the problem. But we got the Vindicator. It's another Vindicator. Those guys were actually the guys who brought the PPCs. I feel so useless with my missiles here. I mean, we got a bunch of lasers. It's a blackjack. We can do it now. Oh, the heat.
Nice one, boss.
Take it down.
It's starting to glow.
Oh, that's already? I was chain firing on purpose. I thought I could get 2 of these out. Was not possible. Alright, I mean, we're gonna stay on the back a little bit, I guess. Here's the fract. Cool it down. Get some DMG points. Oh, really? Vakava. I'm gonna go for his leg there. Pin him. Alright. He is pinned. Cool move there, Jenner, but you are not safe from my missiles. I'm sorry. Raven? Get out of here, Raven. Ow. He is not getting out of here. Now he is.
Months. Mechwarrior and his cronies have taken 6 months and hundreds of our brothers and sisters' lives with them.
That is a lot of stuff happening.
Make them pay.
What are you doing up there?
Heat critical.
Dying, that's what you are.
Boom. Clean kill.
Got him. What about the cataphract though? Why is he not dead yet? I think I'm gonna go in with the lasers only here, because it's very accurate to go for his leg like that.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
This mech is so toasty. Same thing here.
Target
Alright, the medium lasers doing the works. Our Orion is getting blasted. Yeah, it didn't come in with maximum tonnage anyway, or maximum armor. But the leg doesn't look great at all. So was that it? Come on, give me more. I'm still ready to fight. If that was your Vanguard, I don't know, I spit on your Vanguard. Give me your real opponents. Do we have to push? Or are they coming to us? Alright, we're gonna take a look around. Marauder, what's your status? Ooh. I mean, damage all over. That's okay. And we still have our friendos here, the Hunchback, as well as a Jägermech. Also coming in with missiles. Long-range missiles, that is. Alright, so... I wanna see, can I step... Oh, I can step up here. I'd be so much in the open, though. Let me see. So I don't see anybody. Oh, there it is. Alright, we got him. We found him. And I think I'm gonna go in with the lasers again for that quick-ish kill. Correct? Down he goes. Took all of our heat management to take him down. It's just so beautiful to see those missile packs flying, though.
Engaging commander's target.
Alright, let's go with the more accurate weapons. No, don't step in front of him. That's not fair. Seems that they're bringing Vindicators and smaller stuff only here. Come on, show yourself. I can't see him. He's dancing about. The under Vindicator... Wait. The other Vindicator seem to be... No. I wanted to say destroyed, but he is not. Alright, attract some fire. Got that guy. Sure. You do you guys. You go for whatever you want to go for. Actually, no. Let's stick to the main target. And here we go. It's kind of funny that I have the feeling that the medium lasers are the most impactful weapons that I have right now. Because I can do something like that with it. Nice. Alright, Blackjack next. I need cover, by the way. Oh. Yeah, my left side torso is not in a good state anymore. I guess we take him. There we go. Blackjack next.
Our rushed mech drops scattered us across a wide area. We are reforming our lances and about to move on your position now.
So support fire is where it's at.
Hold out just a little longer.
By the way, I appreciate that Sortek is coming in himself. What? That is so cool. Here come the reinforcements. Here comes the cavalry. Come on. Yeah, that was worth it. I honestly like this Stalker build. What it needs is a bit better cooling, and it's absolutely fantastic. The 4 LRMs, the 6 mediums, it's just so many weapon systems that we can fire at our enemies. Oh, by the way, there's more happening. Our Orion is already going in. Like crazy. So who is it? It's another Vindicator. Alright. Try to take cover every now and then. Ah! A bunch of missiles actually hit the ground of the building. And again, but that's okay, honestly. We have more where those are coming from. And that is a kill. So many Vindicators here, it's crazy. It's absolutely insane. Oh, they're bringing a lot now. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot over my friends. And now that. Not enough. 2, 3. There we go, got him. Next up is a... Who would have thought it's a Vindicator? That was bad. That not only missed, but it also overheated me. Oh, let's get out of here. They are closing in.
It's time to take the fight to McCarran's armored cavalry.
That's good. That's really good. Leg is down.
Thank you, Commander.
Take the other leg as well.
Push and then it's over. Let's finish this.
Come on. There we go. The mech is still intact. Oh, they also have a Stalker. Let's soften them up. And again, cover is key at this point. Hey, Fract. What are you up to? Oh, there comes the big guy. Can we take the Jack out of this, please? Oh, not a good shot. Not a good shot at all. I need my cover. Come on, get him. He's so close. Not the leg. Go for center. There we go. And now we have a problem. We have that big problem in form of a Stalker. It's a Zeppelin on legs that is attacking me. I'm gonna get out of here. Guys, attack him! Lost a component? That's not good to hear. Alright. So we are in a good spot again. Missiles! Nice. Don't want to lose my left side.
Sons, give them no quarter. For months these wolves have hunted you like prey lost in the woods.
We're winning!
But now you have a chance to defang McCarran's armored
We are
cavalry
winning!
once and for all.
Nice!
For the fallen! For the 5th Certus Fusiliers!
Let's go!
Did I just hear that right? McCarran's forces are withdrawing. Is there really a need to run them down?
We're still at war, Fahad. The Federated Sons will want to ensure that an elite unit such as McCarran's is crippled as much as possible to put all of House Liao in a position of vulnerability in the future. I also imagine compassion and reason are the last things on the minds of everyone that went through the last 6 months of hell at the hands of the armored cavalry. For better or worse, we still have our orders. Let's help clear the field and see this battle through.
That was close.
Sons, we have cleared the field. Sarna is ours.
Sarna is ours. Now we can
Commander,
look at unlimited
I just wanna
mech
say
specs on the wiki.
Thank you. If you hadn't come to help us all those months ago, I have no doubt in my mind that we would have died like the rest of our brothers and sisters in the 5th. We'll never forget what you did for us.
So cool. That was a nice battle. I love the constant pressure that was on us. That was really cool. Now, we can take some parts here. Is there anything good that you dropped on the battlefield? The answer is big no. Absolute big no. So, 27 points? I guess I'll do it like that. And be done with it, basically, right? Sure. Let's also take another jump jet or two. And we're gonna take 2 mechs that we can sell. Holy crap, by the way, our Orion was at the brink of death as well as the Awesome. But the Awesome was a great pickup. It dealt 700 damage points over the course of this fight. As much as the Orion. Our Marauder, not so much, but still had some value. And then we with 2,000 almost. That's insane. That was really good. Also, the Awesome got 3 kills. It's kind of really worth mentioning that the triple PPC build here actually helped us out big time. Alrighty. Ooh, these are good weapons. ER Large Laser, Tier 5. Ultra Autocannon, Tier 5. We got an LRM with Artemis at Tier 5 and 10 double heat sinks. Alright. Alright, Jackson Davian, what's going on here? Commander, I have just received your report from Arden Sortek. I cannot tell you how glad I am to hear that you made it through the Sarna campaign. When I heard of the armored cavalry ambush and the HPG being destroyed, I feared that I may have condemned you all to death. You had all of the Kestrel Lancers worried for you. Really? Alright. While I'm sorry that I cannot be there on Sarna to debrief you in person, there is still much for me to do here on Tigris. Please accept this canned message as your formal debriefing. By the time Comstar is able to deliver this message to you, our offensive, which the news feeds have taken to calling the 4th Succession War, will be over. As I speak, Comstar is negotiating the end to all hostilities between the 5 great houses. When all is said and done, the Capellan Confederation will have to capitulate that it has lost over half of its former territory. Most of it to be claimed by House Davian through right of conquest, but some by 2 former Capellan commonalities declaring independence from the Confederation. The first to break away was the Tikhonov commonality. They were holding out hope that the Confederation would come to their aid, but after being cut off from a direct logistical route to Xi'an, they eventually declared independence to spare their citizens from further Devian invasions. You won't believe who leads them. Our old friend Pavel Ritzik. After he managed to escape our forces and fled Tikhonov, Strategic Director Ritzik retreated to Elgin, where he took control of the region, declaring himself Supreme Lord of the Tikhonov Free Republic. His reign didn't last long, as an assassin killed him back in June. The other breakaway faction is the St. Ives commonality, the former heir of the Confederation, Candace Liao abandon her father to declare her providence independent from the Confederation. I can't imagine how Maximilian Liao was taking that one. Comstar is negotiating to formally recognize these independent providences as new nations. Once their leaders can charter the new laws of their provisional governments. Be sure to be on the lookout for those two once all the dust settles later this year. So we have like new factions that we can ally with and stuff. That's cool. The next item we'll need to discuss is the destruction of Sarna's HPG. After the Fusiliers destroyed the HPG, Comstar was furious with the Federated Suns, claiming us ultimately responsible for the destruction. But they put the entirety of the Federated Suns under interdiction, cutting off interstellar communications and commerce between the hundreds of Federated worlds. Your report about imposter Fusiliers captured by Captain Damu couldn't have come at a worse time. Okay, yeah. Had we known about this a month ago, we would have been able to mount a defense against Comstar's accusations. But first, Prince Davian has already agreed to allow Comstar to station their own mech security forces at every HPG in the Federation to ensure that such a debacle? I don't know. Never happens again. It's much too late to defend our role in the Sarna HPG attack now, even if we know that we were not responsible for the destruction. The interdiction, along with the war effort, sent the Federated Suns economy into a tailspin. Had they maintained their interdiction, Comstar would have very much bankrupted the entire Federation, which brings me to the most uncomfortable part of this debrief. Commander, the Federated Suns can no longer financially support the remainder of our contract with your unit. I am to inform you that we are invoking our cancellation clause and releasing you from the remaining 4 months of the contract. You will be compensated for this with your agreed upon MRB release bonus. I'm sorry our time together had to end like this, Commander, but it's completely out of my hands. The Kestrel Lancers won't be escaping these budget cutbacks either. While for the time being my command will still exist on paper, for the most part, most of the personnel of the 2nd Kestrel Lancers has been consolidated into the 3rd Cruisers under Marshal Pedrosa's command and will continue to garrison Tigris. I currently exist to ensure that the Kestrel Lancers continue to be a paper tiger to our enemies while the Federation's economy recovers from the war. But I won't let this deter me. I forged the Kestrel Lancers from nothing once. I can do it again. Although you won't be around to help me this time, Commander, I'll never forget the contributions that you and your team made to keep the legend of the Kestrel Lancers alive. We'll be back, and stronger than ever. You will see. Goodbye, my friend. Until we meet again. Right. Does it mean it's over? I mean, I'll take the money and all of that. Oh, alright. Let's see what he's saying. Commander, I'm sorry to see that COC Command saw the need to cut your contract short, but I am told it could not be helped. No one could have anticipated Comstar's interdiction or the economic crash that preceded it. Although the Federated Suns is still willing to offer you short-term localized contracts, I am afraid that any long-term commitment is simply not on the table until our unification into the Federated Commonwealth next year. First Prince Davian has asked me to relay you a message on his behalf. He asked me to commend you on your good work throughout the campaign on behalf of the 2nd Kestrel Lancers. The Lancers owe you a debt of gratitude for being such a reliable force throughout the Succession War, the 4th Succession War. Unfortunately, Commander, Hans has also deemed that the large amounts of your campaign for the Federated Suns are to be expunged from the official record and classified as top secret, sure. Your inclusion of the 2nd Cruises roster, the hidden Earthworks factory that we now possess, the stolen MIAO codebooks, and how close the enemy was to getting them, your mission on Sarna, and your capture of the true assailants of the Sarna HPG attack. All of these things will be classified as state secrets and are never to be mentioned or talked about again. Great, we are heroes in the Underdark. While I know it stings, this is often just the way of things are for mercenaries. Just like your father knew when he agreed to the Halstead station contract. Halstead. Although we aren't in a position to financially compensate you in the same way we rewarded your father for his loyalty and silence, we do have some early prototypes from a new Avalon Institute of Sciences that Hans would like to give you. Prototypes that we would have never achieved had it not been for your service of both you and your father. Hans hopes these prototypes serve you well and wants to know that once the unification of the Federated Commonwealth is final, you have a place among us if you choose to join our cause. I think this is still going on, right? This is not the end. So we have to wait, you know, play the campaign a little bit more, like the career mode. Then eventually, at some point, Steiner and Davian will merge, and then they might come back to it. I don't know. I hope you consider and take up Hans up on that offer. The Federated Commonwealth can use all the help we can get, making a better, more peaceful inner sphere. Until then, Commander, this is goodbye. So we get a bit of money, a bit of reputation, and an AMS? What are you talking about? Is that your prototype that you're talking about? That's just garbage. I mean, I'll take it. Alright. We are now a veteran. These are random missions that, yeah, we would have taken normally. I would like to take another Orion M, thank you. Alrighty, I think we are released from our contract and we are war heroes. The unknown war heroes, the silent war heroes. The people that nobody talks about, but we know that we played a part and a bunch of other people do as well. So I take it. Alright. So guys, I would say it's a pretty good breakpoint. It's a bit of a shorter video today, but I think we're just gonna cut it exactly here. We have a bunch of mechs, and I think I want to, you know, keep playing until eventually those two factions, the big blue ones up here and the yellow ones down here, orange ones down here, will merge as one. And then I want to see if we actually get some more major contracts that are storyline based. It would be so cool. But in the meantime, guys, that has been it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, as always, don't forget to leave a rating. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You can also support me on Patreon. And if you want to help out a little bit, then check out the description. There's the link to my Patreon page. And I hope to see you guys next time. Goodbye.